What is up, guys? Thekapgun here, one-handed gamer, bringing you guys some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And I wanted to talk about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that's going to be coming out in November. And there is some information that was released a couple days ago. Basically, they just talked about the abilities that are going to be in multiplayer. And one that caught my eye was Cloak. And I know a few other people have been talking about it. And as far as Cloak is concerned in Call of Duty, I hope it's definitely 100% counterable, and you can use some type of attachment or grenade or perk ability to counter the cloaking, because if Cloak is definitely just an option in the game, people are just going to run for it automatically in the game. Ghost was rampant in Black Ops. There wasn't really a counter to Ghost except Blackbird, which was actually something that you had to achieve. You had to have a certain amount of kills in the game, which was like, I think, what, 7? Was it 7 or 8? I can't remember. And you would get a Blackbird, so you would get a bunch of pizza triangles on the screen, so you can kill them much easier. In this game, I hope there's the same situation, but there needs to be some type of strong counter against a Cloak, and the Cloak needs to be controlled. Like, if you shoot with your weapon, the Cloak automatically turns off, and it has to recharge, maybe, possibly. You can't just, turn it on, or maybe it's just on entirely the whole time. We will have to see. I hope it's not the case. I don't think they would have it that way, but if they have it kind of like Titanfall, where you can still see them, I think it'll be definitely a must. I mean, because I don't want people just to sit in a corner and abuse it. And still, with that situation, there's going to be dark areas in the map, so it's going to be certain situations where you can use certain grenades. I've seen some grenades where it, just visually shows like a thermal outline of the character, which is pretty sick. I'm going to be definitely equipping those, that they're very useful. But I just hope the game isn't emphasized on cloaking in general. Like, if that's the case, then it's not Call of Duty. It's definitely something entirely different. The Call of Duty name is very strong, and this franchise has been going on for a long time. I've been playing Call of Duty for a really long time. And if you have a perk like Cloak in the game, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be hell to pay. There's going to be consequences, and I hope you guys at Sledgehammer understand that. I hope you guys understand that there's players out there that like to utilize certain abilities like that and abuse them, and they definitely need to be controlled in a proper manner. But then you got to look at it like this. It's got to be also useful, because why is it in the game? Why is it in multiplayer? If it's not useful, why is it even in there? It's kind of a mind fuck. So I really want to see how it's implemented in the game. The strength ability, that's going to be something interesting to see what that does. Probably, maybe you can jump higher, or you're stronger. Maybe there's some destructible environments. I don't know. Graphically, it's going to be probably a lot better, I think, than Ghost, just for the mere fact that they're controlling emphasis on the next gen. So this game is specifically designed for the next gen, and that is pretty awesome to hear. But will it flow perfectly with these situations? Like, the maps, I think, are going to be different, for one, and I just hope that they make the right decision when they listen to the community. Also, I would love to see a beta for Advanced Warfare. If you're going to add all these new features in the game, you're making pretty much like a different game entirely, bits and pieces of different games. You need to have something where the masses can actually play the game and abuse certain abilities. Because if you only invite a few people, like large YouTubers with millions of subscribers that just want to, post videos on their channel just to, you know, make money and to promote your game, you need to realize that they're yes men. And they're not going to say much if they're getting paid by you. So you need to have it where the masses can play the game. And a beta is, it's needed now. This is, in this day and age, a beta is needed now for multi-blockbuster games like this. You cannot expect that Call of Duty is going to do well every year. You really can't. And saying, oh, it's the system transition, it's not going to be high sales. I'm going to call BS on that. Your game is getting stale, and this is a totally different spin-off of Call of Duty. You expect to have some, you know, following, yes, but at the same time, you put too much stuff in the game that's different, people are going to stop playing it entirely because it's not Call of Duty. You know, you're turning the game into like a Crisis, Titanfall, Destiny variation. Like, it's like they all had sex. A big fat orgy. And then you got this game that's coming out. Regardless, I'm going to be buying it because, fuck. I play Call of Duty every year. I love Call of Duty. I just like to give my, you know, opinion on the game personally, because I stopped playing Call of Duty Ghost after 2 months. And that's the truth. You know, that's the truth. And I'm a pretty strong Call of Duty player. I've gotten tons of nukes in Modern Warfare 2 one-handed, and I've got a Moab one-handed in Modern Warfare 3. So I'm not a shitty player by any means. Take it for what it's worth. Thank you for watching. Give your opinion on the bottom. Thekapgun out.